So join us. See what shenanigans we get into next. Who knows, maybe somewhere along the way, you'll find your favorite winemaker.
Just try to be your normal, humorous self, okay? The guy you were before the tailspin. If they want to drink Merlot, we're drinking Merlot.
No, if anybody orders Merlot, I'm leaving. I am not drinking any fucking Merlot!
Paul Giamatti's character Miles rolled into Los Olivos in the 2004 hit Sideways and casually dropped that line that basically blew up Merlot overnight. We're here at the scene of the crime. Los Olivos is a tiny town tucked into Santa Barbara County with maybe 1,000 residents and 30 plus tasting rooms. Ricky and I have been bopping around all week and there just isn't much Merlot to be found, which is referred to as the Sideways effect. Pinot Noir? Yeah, that's the golden child now, because Merlot has been catching strays for 2 decades. By the way, the irony is Miles didn't actually hate Merlot. It reminded him of his ex, and he was kind of going through it. Merlot also represented everything Miles hated about wine. Overproduced, overhyped, and definitely missing the point. So yeah, Los Olivos has a pass. Today is tasting day, y'all. Time to check out the tasting room game of the 3 wineries we've been hanging out with all week. And our first stop is Story of Soil. Winemaker Jessica Gasca is knee-deep in a harvest pick this morning. She said she'll try to swing by once she catches her breath. Time to dive into the Story of Soil tasting room.
How are you?
Hello, welcome you guys.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Scott.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Story of Soil.
Thank you.
Are we
It's
doing
beautiful.
some tastings today?
Unless you got waffles. Waffles
Not
are
yet. Yeah, wherever you guys want to sit. If you want to be inside or outside, we have the courtyard as well.
Oh,
All right, you guys.
Hey.
Here we are.
thank you so much.
Absolutely. Have you guys been here before?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. When was the last time that you were here with us?
I was here almost 1 year ago today, actually.
Nice. So we're going to be focusing on this map here with our 7 AVAs. And we have a gradient of different climates and soil types. So Story of Soil is all about the vineyard. We're sourcing right now from 16 different vineyards, all biodynamic, organic, or sustainably farmed. Sometimes they're all of those. Jessica believes that we cannot make good wine without sourcing good fruit. So everything is single vineyard, single varietal. We're always using low sulfite addition. We're using native yeast fermentation. And we're not adding anything else to the wines for color or for flavor. So it's about containment and keeping things running the way that we started. For us, that's keeping things small. We're at 3,500 cases, and we probably wouldn't get much bigger than that. That's not the intention.
Amazing.
So you have in your glass a little Sauvignon Blanc from Grassini Family Vineyard in Happy Canyon. A little bit more tropicality on this wine. It's not New Zealand style. We used a combination of stainless steel and neutral French oak barrel. You're gonna hear me say that a lot because that's all we use here. No new French oak, so we're really trying to get that fruit coming through rather than what it was aged in.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Time for Wine Bros pickups. That's really good.
Amazing fruit. Great acid.
Yellow starburst.
Perfect finish.
Yummy,
Delicious.
yummy. Hey, there you are.
Hi.
Well, hello.
What are those?
Dad said we needed them.
Dude, you're hanging out with the wrong guy.
I know. That speed is delicious.
Good. I'm glad you like it. Thank you.
Can you sit down with us?
I can. I can't stay long. We have been pressing since 5 a.m. this morning. So I'll sit down for a little bit and then I have to go.
Okay.
Do you even sleep?
Listen,
Can you tell?
Scott is ready to go back to work. I'll stay here with Elise and taste the wines, but he's happily to go back and do some punch downs.
We've got some pizhaging to do.
I crushed those punch downs. I'm just letting you know.
Well, we don't know because we walked away, so we have no idea if you really crushed it
That's
or
true.
not.
We did
That's
leave.
true. I felt so alone and abandoned. You guys left me there, that macro, forever.
How's everything tasting?
Oh,
Delightful.
delicious.
Fabulous.
Delicious.
Boss, you want a glass?
You know me so well.
I like it.
We're gonna move on to Pinot Noir next, which is our biggest production. Pinot Noir, as you know, does very, very well here because we have the ocean And all of that wind comes through at night and it preserves the acidity in the fruit. And then we have the warm days to ripen the sugars. So this is the Gold Coast Pinot Noir. Comes from Santa Maria Valley. It's only about 25 minutes north of us. So everything is very, very local and close. This vineyard is owned by my boss's uncle, Gary Burke, who we've been working with since 2012. It has a lot of fruit exposure on it. You get some strawberry, you get some cherry. We actually add no whole cluster, which is that stem inclusion. So it's kind of like the variable of tannin in red wine.
What's your go-to wine?
For me, the Groundstar that we'll be pouring after this is one of my favorite vineyards and favorite wines that we have here.
And you guys were at Groundstar helping us pick.
We did harvest there.
I picked more fruit than you.
Wow.
We went there.
But I know I liked you. Pinot Grenache. We're
Yeah.
here. We're here.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy, you guys. Cheers.
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 Isn't she awesome?
She's ridiculous. Where do you find all these? The last time I was here, so Sawyer poured for me. She was amazing.
Yeah, Brandon too. Yeah, we have a really good team. Pretty lucky.
What's your take between the different vineyards, Groundstar? Like, which one do you prefer? Is one your favorite, or how do you lean?
That's a difficult question because I currently work with 8 different Pinot Noir vineyards, and I choose each vineyard because I love each one. It's interesting that Groundstar is in Santa Rita Hills, and everybody talks about how cool Santa Rita Hills is, and year after year, Gold Coast is the latest Pinot Noir that I bring in out of everything. So as we sit today, all of my Santa Rita Hills Pinot Noir is now in the building, and our Gold Coast Vineyard Pinot Noir is still on the vine.
Very interesting.
Pinot people, let me holla at you. Let me help you stop guessing and start drinking better. Rule number 1, Pinot is a diva. It needs a cool climate or it completely loses the plot. So if you're hunting for quality gems, look for Willamette Valley, coastal influenced Sonoma, Monterey, and right here in Santa Barbara County. That's your first cheat code right there. Second, check the ABV. Pinot is a light to medium bodied red wine, not some jammy heavyweight pretending to be something it's not. While you're hunting the wilds of those big box shelves and you see Pinots in that 14% zone, yeah, hard pass. Keep it moving. And third, cheap Pinot is usually a lie. It's thin-skinned, temperamental, and basically allergic to shortcuts. We're talking a high-maintenance, expensive to farm, more expensive to get right, and too easy to mess up type grape. So when you see a bargain bin Pinot, just know somebody somewhere cut a corner. And to muddy the waters even further, U.S. law says a wine only needs to be 75% Pinot Noir to say Pinot Noir on the label, which means up to 25% can be whatever helps it hit that price point you're looking for. That's why we hunt winemakers and not labels.
Okay, so I know we spoke about Groundstar, which I do want you guys to taste, obviously, since you were there helping us pick the Pinot Noir a few nights ago.
Okay.
But I do want to show you a really special wine. It's La Rinconada Pinot Noir, which is the same estate as the iconic Sanford and Benedict vineyard.
It is. The corner.
Somebody happy boy.
Special lines are fun.
Here we go. Perfect.
Hey.
All right, so we have 2 Pinots, which is really special. Pinot is one of my favorites. They are both from the Santa Rita Hills AVA. First is going to be the La Rinconada, actually, right over here on the west side. The fruit is very vivacious. It's gorgeous. It's really lifted with acid. I always get this kind of black cherry kind of note to it, and that's very traditional to this area. The La Rinconada is over here, and then we're going to be moving on to Groundstar Vineyard, which used to be Ampelos. It was recently purchased. They are biodynamic, organic, and sustainably farmed, and they are actually on their way to regenerative farming. And that was the first in the whole USA to be all 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to try these 2 side by side. It's always fun to compare and contrast as much as we can. It is really interesting to taste these wines together. They're on completely different sides of the AVA, which is actually a very large AVA in the Santa Rita Hills. So very different expressions of Pinot Noir. Even block to block, you get really different expressions of the same fruit.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy, you guys.
So when you come to our tasting room, you might notice we actually don't have tasting notes. We will obviously talk about the expression if anybody that sits with us wants to talk about those things. Absolutely, we can geek out in that way. But we really like people to first and foremost experience the wine. What do you smell? What do you feel? What do you taste? Back to that intuition thing, right, in our winery. But don't focus on, oh, I should be tasting dirt or earth or flowers or all of that stuff.
The tasting notes may suggest something to the consumer. It doesn't necessarily mean what they're going to taste. So you want them to evaluate on their own, and then we can talk about it.
Absolutely. One of the fun things that we do when we release wines is we actually pair our wines with music. So cool. For our wine club members, they get a little card about each wine that they're getting, and instead of a pairing with food or typical tasting notes, it's a song from a specific artist, because wine has heart, it has soul, it also has different personalities, right? Like, is it gamay? Is it funky? Is it a little off the beaten path, or is it traditional? Is it classical? Does it have more power? All of that. So we have a little bit more fun with wine and kind of helping describe the wine via music, which is pretty fun.
For me here, I lean towards Rinconada. It has more of a kind of floral lift. It's a little lighter, and not to say Groundstar is not, but Groundstar, to me, I want some food. I think both of them show great balance, really soft and gentle on the palate, which I enjoy in a Pinot Noir.
First note, what did you get from La Rinconada?
I have this like floral. I get this really pretty light floral note to me on the Rinconada that just welcomes me in and want to taste it more.
And for me in Groundstar, just the pepper.
Groundstar has more power
Yeah.
behind it. La Rinconada is just a little bit more delicate, has a little bit more minerality, and is a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
I agree. Those are absolutely amazing.
That's delicious.
Really, it's real talk.
If there's ever a moment that it's so good that you're not going to spit it out.
Rinconada's got me in my feels.
For me, standard practice is like I'm gonna sip it 2-3 times. My first one, I'm going for aromatics and flavor, and I'm spitting that one 100%. And then I feel like when I get the second one, then I want to actually swallow some so I can get the full palate.
I think this is so interesting. Spitting etiquette.
We did talk about it at dinner at the gathering table.
Yeah.
Because Brandon spits a lot. You can't be in a cellar and taste through 30 barrels.
Yeah.
And at the end of it not spit. You would be shit-faced,
Right.
right?
No, totally.
And so we do spit because we have to, so that we can continue to taste. However, the discussion we had at gathering table, I really believe that at some point, in order to understand a wine fully, there has to be some consumption of that wine.
There it is.
To know what a wine is truly all about.
I
Because
agree.
it's called the finish, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How does a wine finish? You can't actually ever understand that.
Unless you swallow.
Yeah.
We've talked about spitting before, and it's hilarious how many novice wine drinkers think it's a crime. Here's what they don't get. It's a simple strategy to level up your wine game. It's the difference between drinking wine and actually tasting it. If you're just tossing juice back, chasing a buzz, multitasking your way through a bottle or a lineup, you're not learning anything. And if you're not learning, how are you supposed to know what better even means? Look, Ricky and I, we do both. We drink wine and we taste wine. The trick is knowing when to switch gears. If you actually want to level up your wine game, then slow the hell down. When you open a bottle, the least interesting question you can ask is if you like it. Instead, try to understand it. What's the weight? What's the energy? How does it evolve once it's been open for a bit? Give it time. Let the wine tell you what it is before your feels get involved. Now here's where people get got. You go to a wine tasting or share some bottles, the sun's out, your crew's dialed, it's a vibe. So you buy a few bottles for the house. A few weeks later, you pop one of those and you're like, wait. This is not what I remember. That's not the wine changing. That's you realizing you bought the moment and not the bottle. That's why hearing the journey of winemakers like Jessica Gasca and learning a little bit about how the wine made it into the bottle is the move. No tasting notes, no scripts, no one telling you what you're supposed to smell or feel. Just you and the wine. That's a wrap on our time with Jess, and yeah, she's good people. We'll definitely be circling back when those 2025 wines from Groundstar hit the bottle. But for now, we've got a long, grueling commute ahead of us. More like 73 steps across the street, because Los Olivos is dope like that. Next stop, Dragonette Cellars.
Should we get our spit cups?
Like it.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Spitters is for quitters.
I want to see each of you get a close-up spit.
On you or in the cup?
In the cup, please. We'll have plenty of chances, I'm sure.
It's gonna be a fun day.
All right.